This morning, before the sun rose, I spread the cards for Capricorn, and the first one I turned made me hold my breath. I sat there for a long moment, my hand still resting on the cloth, because what I saw for you, what came through in that reading, is exactly what your enemies have been working so hard to make sure you never know. And today, my love, I'm going to tell you everything, every single thing the cards laid out for you. Stay with me, because in this reading, I am going to show you the card your enemies fear most, the one that reveals them. I am going to tell you who is thinking of you right now, and whether those thoughts carry love or something else entirely. I am going to show you what is arriving in your life in the coming days, something your heart has quietly been waiting for. And I am going to deliver the urgent message the cards have for you, the one your soul has needed to hear for a long time now. But first, my love, I need you to hear this. I know what it feels like to carry the weight of not knowing who is truly loyal to you. I know the exhaustion of suspecting, of looking at someone's face and wondering whether the warmth there is real. I know how heavy it is to move through your days with that question sitting in your chest, always there, never answered, never confirmed. You have been carrying this quietly, Capricorn, longer than anyone realizes, and that tiredness. The cards see it. Oh my God, Capricorn. The card that came forward for you is the Judgment. Listen to me. The Judgment. Upright. I've been reading the cards for over 20 years, and every time this card appears, I feel something shift in the air, because this is not a gentle card. This is the card of divine awakening, of a revelation that does not ask for your permission and does not wait for the right moment. It simply arrives. The Judgment speaks of a truth that has been buried, perhaps for months, perhaps for years, finally rising to the surface. And for you, my love, this means one thing above all others. What has been hidden about the people around you is about to emerge, not because you will confront anyone, not because you will dig or investigate or demand answers, but because the universe itself has activated the process. The exposure has already begun. For Capricorn, this card carries a specific weight because you are a sign that endures in silence. You carry what others would drop. You hold your composure when everything inside you is screaming for clarity. And the card is telling you today that period of uncertainty, that long stretch of suspecting without knowing, is coming to an end. The truth has its own legs, my love. It does not need you to walk for it. Now look carefully. Does any of this land for you? Someone who smiles at you, but whose eyes carry something you cannot quite name. Someone whose words say one thing, but whose actions consistently say another. Conversations that seem to pause or change direction the moment you walk into the room. Compliments that reach your ears but feel hollow when they arrive, like something is missing from inside them. If you recognize even one of these, Capricorn, the cards are not speaking in metaphors. They are speaking about your real life right now. Does that resonate with you? Before I go any further, if this reading is touching something real inside you, please take a moment and give it a like. It tells me you are here, and it helps other Capricorns find their way to this message. And if you are not yet subscribed, do that now, my love. I come here every day with a new reading, and I do not want you to miss what is coming for you next. Now I know you. I know what you have already tried. You have prayed over this. You have kept quiet when every part of you wanted to speak. You have pulled back from certain people, gently, carefully, hoping the distance would tell you something. And then, maybe, you tried again, tried to trust, tried to let your guard down and believe the best. And still, the weight is there, still sitting in your chest, unchanged. The same question, the same doubt, the same low hum of unease that never fully quiets, because what is broken at the root cannot be healed from the surface. Something deeper is needed, something that works where no one else can see. My love, I see what you are carrying. I want you to hear me when I say this. It is not weakness. It is not foolishness. It is the cost of being someone who feels everything deeply and still chooses to show up with an open heart. But I also know that an open heart needs protection, and I have something I want to share with you. Not as a pitch, not as a transaction, but as an elder who has walked this road and come out the other side. I created something called the 21 Decrees Journal. It is a small, honest path. 21 days of work that goes to the root. The part of you that has been absorbing other people's energy without realizing it. The part that needs to be cleared, restored, and protected from the inside out. It is not complicated. It is not overwhelming. It is a path, walked day by day, with my voice beside yours. If something in you is saying yes right now, if there is even a small pull in your chest, go to the first pinned comment. Everything is there. Take your time with it. No rush, my love. What I want you to understand, and I mean this from the deepest part of my heart, is that what you have been feeling is not paranoia. It has never been paranoia. It is intuition. It is the ancient knowing that lives in your body, the one that has been sending you signals for months, maybe longer. The problem is that no one ever sat down with you and said, what you are feeling is real. No one ever gave you permission to trust it without needing 10 pieces of evidence first. That ends today. The cards just gave you that permission. And I am here to make sure you receive it. Let me take you deeper into this card, because the judgment deserves to be truly seen. When I look at this card, I see an angel suspended above the world, trumpet raised, and below, figures rising from where they had been buried, emerging from the earth, from the water, from the dark places where the truth had been sealed away. And the light that pours from that trumpet is not gentle. It is not a soft morning glow. It is the kind of light that leaves nothing in shadow, every corner lit, every hidden thing made visible. This is what is happening for you right now, Capricorn. The truths about the people in your life, the ones who have been speaking kindly to your face and differently behind your back, are rising in exactly this way. Not because you summoned them, not because you forced anything into the open, but because there is a divine order at work, and it does not tolerate concealment forever. The universe has blown its trumpet. What was buried is coming up. And here is the phrase I want you to hold close. The truth does not need your help to arrive. It only needs your permission not to block it. That is your task right now, my love. Not to fight, not to confront, not to lose sleep running through the evidence in your mind. Your task is to stay open, to let what is rising rise. A few months ago, a woman came to my table. She had been carrying something for a long time. The quiet, persistent feeling that her closest friend, a woman she had known for years, had been saying things about her in rooms she was not invited into. Not dramatic things, small things. The kind of subtle undermining that never leaves a mark you can point to. She had no proof. She had only the feeling, and the feeling was exhausting her because she kept arguing with herself about whether to trust it. One evening, a few weeks after she sat with me, she was in a group conversation, a message thread with mutual friends, and her friend made a comment, a small comment, a detail she mentioned casually, the way you mention something you already know. But the only way she could have known that detail was if someone had told her, someone who had been trusted with a private conversation. The woman at my table saw it immediately, not with anger, with a kind of quiet, settling clarity, the kind that arrives when something you have known in your body for a long time is finally confirmed by the world outside. She did not confront anyone. She did not need to. The truth had risen on its own. The universe did not need her intervention. It only needed her to stop second-guessing what she already knew. That is what the judgment is offering you today, Capricorn. The confirmation, the rising, the light that leaves nothing hidden. And now I want to give you something to take with you, a tool that belongs to you, that you can use tonight and every night for as long as you need it. This is a liberation decree. Tonight, before you sleep, I want you to sit somewhere quiet. Place your right hand over the left side of your chest. Feel your own warmth there. Take a slow, deep breath, and then say these words out loud, 3 times. Do not whisper them. Say them so your body can hear them. Say, what is not love does not touch me. What is mine needs no defense. The universe does its part. The first time, say it for the body that already knew. For every moment, your gut sent you a signal, and you overrode it. The second time, say it for the mind that doubted. For every night you replayed a conversation trying to find what you had missed. The third time, say it for the heart that endured. For all the weight you carried without letting anyone see how heavy it truly was. 3 times, my love. Right hand on your chest. And let the words do what words spoken in truth always do. They land somewhere real. So now you have the judgment, you have the angel and the rising truth. You have your hand on your chest and the decree that belongs to you. And I am glad, genuinely glad, that you are here and that these things found you today. I want you to feel that. Let it settle. But I am going to tell you something now, my love, because I am not here to lie to you. One reading, even a good one, cannot carry what needs to be carried over time. The understanding lands, and then life comes back in, and the understanding starts to thin. There is a limit to what a single video can hold. Here is the honest truth. This reading helped you. I believe that. But one reading cannot heal what Capricorn has been carrying, because what you are carrying did not arrive in a day, and it will not leave in one either. You don't need another piece of advice, Capricorn. You need a path. That path is the 21 Decrees Journal, 21 days, 3 phases. The first 7 days are for cutting, releasing the cords, the habits, the invisible agreements that keep you tied to people and energies that drain you. Days 8 through 14 are for healing, going back to the root of why you absorb what you absorb, why you give more than you receive, why you keep the door open even when everything in you says to close it. Days 15 through 21 are for opening, clearing the space inside you so that what is truly yours can arrive. And I want to address what you might be thinking right now. This is not a long course. There is no studying, no homework, no content to catch up on. It is 21 mornings, or evenings if you prefer, with my voice beside yours, walking one step at a time. And if after 7 days it is not for you, every cent comes back. No questions, no conditions. Go to the first pinned comment, my love. Read what is there. And if it calls to you, answer it. Now, write in the comments. I'm ready for my path. Let me see you there. Before I let you go, Capricorn, I have one more card to show you. Because the judgment is not the last word. It never is. After every revelation, after every truth that rises, there is light waiting on the other side. And the card that came forward for that light is the star. Oh, my love, the star. If you have been in darkness for a while, and I know some of you have been in it longer than you would like to admit, this card is the universe's answer to that, not a blinding answer. A gentle one, a steady one, a light that does not flicker. The star comes after the storm. It comes after the wait, after the long nights of not knowing, after the exhaustion of holding everything together while quietly wondering if it was ever going to get easier. And it is here today to tell you, it gets easier, not all at once, not dramatically, but steadily. The way a sky slowly fills with color before the sun actually crests the horizon. You have carried so much, Capricorn. More than you have told anyone. More, sometimes, than you have even admitted to yourself. And what is coming, what the star is pointing toward, is something you have genuinely earned. Not as a reward, not as a transaction, but as a natural consequence of who you have chosen to be, day after day, in the quiet moments when no one was watching. In the meantime, I want to ask you to do something small and real for yourself today. Eat something nourishing, something warm if you can manage it. Drink water slowly, like it matters. Open a window and let some outside air find you. These are not small things. They are the way you tell your body that you are still here, still present, still worthy of care. And if you want to come back tomorrow, subscribe. I am here every day. The abuela is not going anywhere. And one last thing, my child. If the 21 Decrees Journal called to something in you today, the path is waiting for you in the first pinned comment. It will be there when you are ready. There is no rush, and there is no wrong moment to begin. The only moment that matters is the one where you decide to take the first step. We walk with light. You are not walking alone.